There are mainly three types of production systems: continuous or mass production system, job or unit production, and intermittent or batch production. So let's understand them one by one. First is continuous mass production. It is used when we need to produce standardized products with a standard set of process and operation sequence, which is in fact in anticipation of demand. This ensures continuous production of output. It is also termed as mass flow production or assembly line production. This system results in less work in process, that is with inventory and high product quality, but involves high capital investment in machinery and equipment. That means the capital required here, the input, that is the capital required here in mass production or continuous production, is very much higher. This particular process or this particular production system ensures very high rate of production because we need not to intervene once the production has begun. This particular production system is appropriate in plants where large volume of small variety of output is produced. Let's say, for example, oil refineries, cement manufacturing plants, sugar factory, etc. Now let's understand the characteristics of continuous or mass production. See, in this type of production system, as the same product is manufactured for sufficiently long time, machines can be laid down in order to processing sequence. Standard methods and machines are used during part manufacture. Most of the equipments are semi-automatic or automatic in nature. Material handling is also automatic, like conveyors. If we are making, let's say, beam channels or angles, same product is being made for a sufficiently long time. So material handling can also be made automatic. It's not manual, and hence the conveyors. Semi-skilled workers are normally employed in this kind of production system, and hence the capital that is involved for the employment of this kind of workers is also low, and the product flows along a predefined line, and the planning and the control of the system becomes much easier due to this. Cost of production per unit is also very low, which is owing to very high rate of production, and in process inventories are low as production scheduling is simple and can be implemented with very ease. Then we have job or unit production. It involves production as per customer satisfaction or customer's specification. This ensures the simultaneous production of large number of batches or orders, and each batch or order comprises of a small lot of identical products and is different from other batches. It requires comparatively smaller investment in machines and equipment. It is flexible and can be adapted to change in product design and order size without much inconvenience. This particular production system is most suitable where heterogeneous products are produced. Let's say, for example, the 3D printing industries. The product are produced on the basis of customer's specification. A particular unit is produced as per as customer's specification. Now let's understand the characteristics of job or unit production. See, in this type of production system, machines and methods are employed for a general purpose because the product changes are quite frequent. Customer can use some different kind of specification. Let's say, for example, you are into construction industry. You are making plants, you are making 3D plants. Let's make it software basis. You are making a 3D plant using a software, let's say Revit architecture. And the customer says to you that he doesn't likes this plant. He wants to make some major changes. So you will just do the changes with very low manpower, or even a single person can do the same. Hence, the machines in this case, in this particular example, machine would be what? Your computer system, your PC, your laptop. So they are used for a general purpose. But in this kind of production system, manpower has to be very much skilled because of the customer's specification, frequent changes in customer's specification. And schedules in this kind of production system are actually non-existent. Why so? Because you are not mass producing something, you are producing something as per as the specification, as per as the guidelines that being provided to you. And in this kind of production system, the product cost is obviously very high because of high material and labor costs, because skilled labor is required and high material. Let's take the same example. Revit architecture, it's a costly software. Then we have intermittent or batch production, and this kind of production is concerned with the production of different type of products in small quantities. They are usually termed as batches. A batch contains the similar product but in small quantity. This is used to meet a specific order or to meet a continuous demand. Batch can be manufactured either only once or repeatedly at irregular time intervals. As and when demand arises, or repeatedly at regular time intervals to satisfy a continuous demand. Under this kind of system, the goods may be produced partly for inventory and partly for customers' orders. For examples, components are made for inventory but they are combined differently for different customers. Example for batch production would be, the best example would be the automobile plants, the printing presses, electrical good plants. Now let's understand the characteristics of intermittent or batch production. See, in this kind of production system, as the final product is somewhat standard and manufactured in batches, economy of scale can be availed to some extent. Machines are grouped on functional basis similar to the job shop manufacturing. Semi-automatic special purpose automatic machines are generally used to take advantage of the similarity amongst the product. Labor should be skilled in this case also, because they have to work upon different product batches. Semi-automatic material handling systems are most appropriate in this kind of production system. So in addition to all these three production system, continuous mass production, unit production, batch production, there are a large number of manufacturing plants which includes both intermittent and continuous processes, and that we call as composite or combination operation. Such a plant may have sub-assembly departments making parts in a continuous operation, while the final assembly department work on the intermittent basis. Most common example for such kind of combined operation would be a furniture industry or a packaging industry.